Got 12 wallets, but Solana ain't one. Cardano's my main, where the real gains come from. Stacking that 80A, I'm ahead of the pack. Crypto king moves, yeah, I'm never looking back. Started with a vision, now I'm deep in the game. Cardano's my fortress, 80A's my flame. Solana's out there, but I'm not impressed. Smart contracts on Cardano, I'm truly blessed. 12 wallets loaded, yeah, I'm diversified. Crypto life's a hustle and I'm fully energized. Wallet chase a hype, I'm staking my way. Cardano's the truth, I'm here to stay. Yeah, got 12 wallets, but Solana ain't one. Cardano's my main, where the real gains come from. Stacking that 80A, I'm ahead of the pack. Crypto king moves, yeah, I'm never looking back. Solana's got speed, but it trips and it falls. Cardano's my rock, answering all my calls. Wallets on wallets, but I'm picky with chains. Solana's uninvited, I'm dodging the flames. Eight in my veins, I'm a blockchain believer. Building my empire, no room for a fever. Steady with the gains, watch my profits ignite. Cardano's my vision, I'm owning the night. Yeah. So if you're on Solana, better switch up quick. Cardano's the wave, catch the ultimate pick. 12 wallets strong, I'm a crypto elite. With Cardano leading, I can't be beat. Yeah, 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 yeah. Never looking back. Yeah, 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 yeah. Got 12 wallets, but Solana ain't one. Cardano's my main, where the real gains come from. Stacking that 80A, I'm ahead of the pack. Crypto king moves, yeah, I'm never looking back.
Yo, what's up, man? GM Opti.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you all right. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I've never heard this song before.
Yeah. Shout out to Alpha Seeker. I tagged him in a tweet, but yeah, he put out a fire track, and I asked him on Twitter if we could use it. So yeah, I mean, I'm really I'm always bullish on artists, so to me it's like it's a big deal to be able to use them and give them credit. So let me just I just want to find.
Not bad.
Geez, my computer's going crazy. Let's see. Oh, you and I both tweeted at the same time. LOL. Let's see. Alpha Seeker is Think for Yourself 100. So shout out Think for Yourself 100. If you get a chance, go support that music. So really pumped to feature that today.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I really liked it. But shout out to everyone here. So far, we got about 12 listeners, and they're slowly trickling in. If you're here, thanks for coming. We're going to talk about a lot of exciting stuff as usual. So hope you're having a great morning. And I had my coffee already.
I know. I had my coffee too. I'm feeling pretty jacked up. I've got a stand too. I got a stand because I gotta get all the energy out. So yeah, I'm rocking my Series 1 hoodie.
Well, that's a pretty sick one.
I know. I should see if I can send you one of these. Maybe there's a leftover size I got for you.
I think I posted a picture of that specific, like a Tang or maybe it was another one. I don't know, but
yeah, this guy's clean. This is the old man clean.
Yeah, I like it.
My wife thinks he's having a stroke, but he's just winking.
Maybe he is.
Old man Tang's having a stroke. Damn, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to get into it. Try to, we keep these things like a half hour, an hour, but make sure you like, retweet, the drill. If you have questions, drop them in our Twitter and our Discord. I'm going to try to monitor the Twitter chat, see what comes in, see if we can highlight anything. Let's start off with the final 300, Opti. You excited?
Sir. Well, the final 300 mints, right?
That's right. So let's see. We started this journey pretty much January of 2024. So Series 2 alone has already been about a year and a half. I don't know. When did you first hear about Series 2, Opti?
Series 2. Honestly, a few months ago. but it was definitely before I came on here, right? But
Yeah.
actually, let me think. When did the series 2 start to mint exactly?
So we started to mint. I think it would have been roughly like I think January or February. Can't remember the exact date. But we started then, and we built a lot of mobile app utility. We kept adding more features, and for a period of time, I actually hired my brother to be an engineer for us. I had a little bit of extra commitments at my fiat job, so so my brother was in doing some work, and we added like the Bitcoin functionality. We added Doge integration, but then we really only started taking off around Thanksgiving or a little after. That was the mining. The mining started then.
Okay, so yeah, I think I heard it shortly after that then.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so we started out 15 months ago at least, and we had been prepping for it for a couple of months before that. And yeah, we pushed it really far, man. I mean, we've talked a lot about what's left and what we're gonna do next, and we'll have more on that in a bit. But we're going for the 4,444 that you had in Series 1 could all be upgraded one for one. Plus, we knew we wanted to expand our community. So we added 4,444 potential new ones. They didn't all have to be minted. And what I kind of love about this, I'm not really like a numerology or astrology guy, although I think I'm some sort of fish sign. I can't remember which one, but
I can never keep track of those.
I know. Like, who cares? But anyway, so we're going to end right at about 4,444. So to me, like, that's really exciting to have taken this existing community. And I wrote about it today. We told everyone we could. We tried to get to as many people as we could. We want you in our Series 2. We want you in the community, participating, getting rewards, getting the portfolio viewer, getting the tools that empower you to interact with the blockchain. And then we're going to end up with another 4,444 collections. So to me, that was pretty sweet. And I'm really excited for it to close out on that note.
Great. So I'm very excited too. I'm going to check it out real quick because I'm thinking I lost the page. How much is the mint again? I'm going to click mint on random. Hold on.
Yeah. Show me the random mint. I mean, and I can share my screen for folks who want to see it. We dropped the price. So for all of you, I hate to reward people who are late to the party, but that's unfortunately the way that these final fire sales go. Okay, so you're in here. Nice. Okay, so if you go to wildtangz.com, it's actually 69 ADA now. So if you have Series 1, if you're an OG, you'll still get discounts. Upgrades are still 49 ADA. It represents a really good value, in my opinion. You're talking 20, 30, 40 bucks for an NFT. But you can see right here, like Opti, if you were just to go for it, would pay 69 ADA. And with that, he's going to get access to the mining rewards, to the portfolio dashboard, to other utility, to the widgets, things of that nature. All right, so he's going to approve a transaction. We're going to see Opti's password.
I think I hit it, right?
It's soccer. No, I'm kidding. You hit it. Yeah,
it probably is soccer.
It doesn't matter anyway because it's only on your computer, so nobody cares about it. But
I'm really poor too, so don't.
As are we all, my friend. As are we all. All right, so we're back here. So Opti, what'd you pull?
So is it supposed to show like the thing here, or it says?
It is. Yeah, it's supposed to show the preview.
5137.
Oh, okay. Let me pull it up on mine and I'll share because I think IPFS is being slow to load. But I will show you what Opti pulled. Present.
If I press restart, does that just like reset the whole thing? Like.
Yep. You just get to go. This was yours, Opti. So I really like it. I like the zombie fur, man. I'm digging it. Oh wait, whoops.
Lost my page.
Add to stage. Yeah. Sorry, I'm removing you. Sorry, Opti, kicked you off. This is you. You just pulled one of these.
Hey, that's kind of lit.
So for those who don't know, the baseball, so this is all Net No Cone's artwork, but it's based off of traits that I did on the OGs. So the Wild Tangs, a lot of their paraphernalia is based off sport teams that are colors and things I like. You know, it's not the exact sports team, but it's sort of inspirations from my childhood. I, of course, am a huge Yankees fan, so I see you got the Yankees. You know, I thought about some Lakers purple in the hat, but it's not really Lakers purple. It's more like my take on purples and golds. And then obviously the angel wings and the zombie fur. So this is a sick pull. Oh, actually, you can see the milkman's background in this one too. Some of them have really cool milkman backgrounds.
Wait, okay, so the artist for this one, it's NetNL, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so that's
it's a mix of NetNL did a bunch of really cool new traits, which you'll see throughout the collection, and then a lot of the traits were my kind of originals. I commissioned him to do a 1-for-1 on the original collection. So like the baseball was in the original, the purple hat was in the original, the zombie was in the original, but it's obviously his artwork and his take on it.
I love it. So that was a 69 ADA.
69 ADA. And shout out to NetNL. Every single one of these purchases, there's a little bit that goes to him. I've been super happy to support him. I know he just closed out his Happy People mint. So Happy People's on secondary. If you want to go pick one up, they're really cool creatures. I have a bunch of those. But yeah, it's exciting, man. Coming down to the wire. So we currently have about 300 of these left. With that 300, we have all the slots we need for that 300. So you are guaranteed a slot in this cloud mining operation. So I encourage everyone to check it out, get your cloud mining slots. And once we get there, we will officially have our Series 2 locked. Oh, lost Opti. Can't wait for him to come back. Let's see. What's he off doing?
Getting my charger, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I'll probably need to do that at some point too. No sweat.
Great.
So
300 left. I just got this Tang, and give me a second here. So now is it supposed to load my portfolio stats like immediately, or what? How does that work?
So the portfolio on web we can talk about a little more later. I'm wondering for you if it's your wallets are a little too big so it loads better on mobile. But obviously, if you're having any issues with the website, you can always jump in the Discord or file a ticket. But let me see if I can pull mine up.
Because I have I'm using the wallet that has over 400 or 500 NFTs.
Yeah, I think like the thing we're gonna think about, and so let's take this as a chance to jump into kind of the what's next, right? And I think I've removed it from the stage here, but I'll think about if I can add. Let me see if there's a way I can add some more stuff to the stage. But look, as I posted this morning for anyone who plays it back and share this with your friends, this is very clearly a brand, a product, right? That's really trying to build tools to empower independent artists and creators to participate in the blockchain, whether that's getting mining rewards, whether that's seeing all your collectibles, whether that's this cool NFT viewer we built. So here, let me share my screen, Opti. I gotta share this tab instead. So what you're seeing here again is that dashboard, right? It works in the mobile app, it works on web, it works. We have the native iOS and Android. So what I would encourage people to do is to, as we mint out here, right? As we get to this final 44, stay engaged, right? Stay active in asking for more things, right? The more you guys ask for, the more you request, the better feedback and direction we have. And I think you're going to see a lot of optimizations, hopefully, right? We're thinking about ways to improve the data retention, ways to improve data caching, ways to make the Android and iOS apps just that much better, as well as a couple other things I have planned in the background. So I'm hoping to announce more on those soon. But yeah, I really want you guys, as we close out here, don't forget to use this app. Don't forget to show, hey, here are the tokens. Shout out to Jelly. I know we do the Jelly pad. You can see your collectibles all in, this kind of a sweet view. And then
nice.
If I go into,
so that's how
I'm gonna miss Goomballs, but what's that?
So if I'm looking at the collectibles I have in my wallet, that's how it would look like then?
Yeah, exactly. And I want to hear from you guys what you're seeing in this and what you like and what you don't like. Obviously, AI has gotten to the point where we can start updating these interfaces. We can start updating these backend systems. I know the code, I just rushed to get a bunch of stuff out to you guys as fast as I could because I wanted you to have a working product before we closed out. So there's always room for improvement on these. And I'm looking to hear your feedback. So shout out to Goombles. They had a working game and I appreciate everything they did. But yeah, that's kind of what I would say about the app as a whole. As we go forward, it's really there for you to have the utility, and sadly the mint option will go away. You'll still be able to burn. Burning is not a true burn, so it doesn't matter if the policy locks or not. So you'll still be able to burn series ones, but the mint and the check upgrade, yeah, those are gonna go. Where's my hand? Those are gonna go bye as we enter the new phase. Nice.
And you still have Goombles.
I do have Goombles. Yeah. I did some work for Farmer Nash, man. It's tough. GameFi, like, I don't know. You tell me. You're better on GameFi than I am. What's your take on what's going on in the Cardano GameFi ecosystem?
I'll be honest, I'm not like super into it, but I think there's a big divide between like those NFT degens and those who just want to play games. So I think that's part of the problem. I think a lot of people just need to focus on making a fun game, and the NFTs should be used as a way. It should be given as an option to own your assets if you want to make NFTs. That's like,
yeah. I mean, I couldn't. Ooh, here's happy drops and happy people. What did I get? Oh yeah, I got my Trumpus. Dude, I couldn't agree with you more on GameFi. I mean, oh my God, that's so funny. I fucking love Net now. Shout out Net Nell.
Wait, is that you?
No, that's JD Vance. God, I hope that's not me. That's funny. Yeah, shout out Net Nell. Dude, that is some funny shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, man. Like, one of the things that we've definitely talked to our community about and obviously struggled is like, we started out as an NFT project, but there's gotta be other things behind it, right? And so I think for us, we had some, like our sweep tool for a while had a little bit of a fee, and that was some revenue. And then we had like some open source tools where you could use for free if you had us, but like, it cost a price if you didn't. So I think everyone's kind of finding that NFTs started as this kind of like thing in and of itself, and now it's got to be a component of a bigger picture. So that's what I like about mining is it's adding to the app in a complementary way where yes, you need the NFTs. Yes, you get access to this mining, but like the mining in the slots is part of your account, right? You have a Wild Tangz account, you have Wild Tangz NFT products. You could imagine, and again, I'm not launching more NFTs, but I'm not launching collections anytime soon. I need a break. But you could imagine a product portfolio that makes sense economically, and that essentially kind of like in time grows into a real product suite. So Sheer, love this comment. The flippers created a false hope of support for gaming. They got their money and bounced. What do you think, Opti?
I agree. The flippers just wanted to make money. They weren't. It's not like the market that are real gamers. They don't represent the gamer market, I guess. The ones that enjoy games. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think about people who say like liquidity extraction? Like should like, what do you think about if we had maybe like World of Warcraft or one of those put out NFTs? You think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
It's good if they're not. That's a good question. I mean, it's good maybe if they're not trying to use it just to raise money, right? If it's just used as like you can own your assets or whatever. I mean, yeah, again, that's kind of how I see it. I'm not a huge gamer, so I would have to ask like a really dedicated gamer to see if they would even be interested in owning their game assets,
Yeah, I agree. I mean, one thing that's kind of interesting is like my kids still do Pokemon cards and they have iPads, but have they made that link? Like have they said in their mind like, okay, all my Pokemon cards, I want them on my iPad and vice versa. And they don't really play the iPad much. Mostly what they do is like, educational apps. So yeah, it'll be interesting, man. I feel for Goombas. I know everybody's got their own opinions, but
It was rough, for sure.
it's hard.
They raised, I think they raised over 2 million, right? And that,
Did they?
I think so. And I remember when he first came on stage, he got like all the big projects into a Twitter space, and it had like 1,000 people, and it was really hype. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So, in regards to the portfolio, so I think I'm missing, unless it's not reading me, but it says here I need a wild tank. So if I want to see the application dashboard, right?
Yeah.
It says I need a 1 wild tank series 2, 1 ordinals, and a buffoonery. Is that
It's
right?
or. So I wonder, there might be an issue with your settings. You might have to go check out your wallet. But
I'll check this out.
Yeah. If you're having issues, come talk to us, because I want to really make sure that everyone's, and we've kind of changed the model a bit. Like I used to have it where it was reading assets in real time. And like, as we've evolved the systems, like to the mining, for instance, instead of reading which things you have in your wallet real time and trying to keep track of it, I just say, okay, every 12 hours, I'm going to take a snapshot and then I'll update your account. That's why, for anyone curious, by the way, that's why whenever you see someone in Discord saying, go kick the machine, that's essentially me just saying, okay, I'm going to go refresh who has what. But yeah, Opti, to your point, like if you're seeing issues, come to us, take a look, and we're going to work more towards making this a unified ecosystem. I have ideas in my head around, how do we show you kind of like what assets in the ecosystem you have? I think there are other projects like House of Titans, I know does a great job with this. We obviously can invest in design as the time goes on. I want to put most of our resources towards miners. So frankly, like, I would say 95% of the mint funds have gone to miners. But yeah, I think that's definitely something we can improve in the future.
Sounds good. And how's like the redesign of the whole website thing going?
It's good. It's good. So I actually have a little bit of alpha to share, which is it's like an announcement of an announcement. So what I would say to that is we've had one designer who's helped us occasionally in the past, and he's very good, but he's not Web3 native. So I've now sent a legal contract to a designer that I want to bring in to be a much more active part of this. Now he's going to be working on another project as part of the Wild Tangz ecosystem. I'm going to have more information on that. I think Opti, I've shared a little bit with you about where we're going there, and it's going to be totally complementary. I think, there's a lot of potential in that app, but also I want to start incorporating his work into the look and feel of the Wild Tangz community. Even if Wild Tangz, like let's say your NFT, gave you access to something else that's new that we created, I'd still want to maintain like this Wild Tangz feel. I've always loved how intimate and how connected this community is. No homo, but I just really want that person to come in. So the little bit of alpha, that's one thing I was thinking of today is I've sent the contract out. We're in discussions, and this person's really well respected. So I'm super excited. Hoping to put together an announcement in the next couple of weeks.
Awesome. That's good to hear.
Yeah,
I like it.
Cool, man. All right. Do we have any more things about our final 300? Shout out Ash, by the way. Ash is in our Discord. He's been hooking me up and showing me which quicks to buy. I remember when Keyboard Warriors came out. This stuff was cool, man.
Are you talking about the quick thing?
Yeah, I think he gave me this game over one, and then I bought the other one. But I know they've been trying to build a bunch of stuff. So shout out to them
for a while.
Yeah. So so I was just showing the quicks on my screen. They look pretty.
Let me see. Take a closer look at that. Not bad.
Yeah, I like them. Oh, I can zoom in. There you go. I always forget I have this tiny font. So, but yeah, if anyone has any questions, look, final 300, we'll get there by hook or by crook. We're going to end the collection with 4,444. And then come Sunday, the policy expires, and that's it, right? No more new tokens created. It is CIP 68, so we can do updates. We can do, we're not going to have to reissue a whole thing if we want to do like an additional piece of artwork or an artwork fix. like that's all going to be part of this new standard, right? So
That's
it
cool.
was more expensive, and we could talk about that, but the ability to upgrade the art is definitely there. So yeah, if you don't have anything else, Opti, we can move on and talk about some other stuff.
Just a quick question. So in regards to a SIP68, so that's where you can just like, I don't know, you can change traits and it mints like a token in the background or something like that. Is that how it works?
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't actually mint anything, right? So so you can see here, by the way, because I've already burned 10, I'm getting a discount. So you can get a brand new, Tang for like, what's that? $35. So
That's cool.
yeah, pretty good. Like dollar per year, 10 to, $8 to $12 a year on $35. That's what, like trying to get at a 20 to 30% APY on these miners. So, yeah. So CIP68, for those who don't know, you actually put the metadata into a locked UTXO, and you can change the datum that's in that UTXO. So like all of ours, I forget if I put a handle in there, but there's a smart contract I wrote which basically says like one of my wallets can update the artwork, which is effectively as a minter is what you want. You want the minter to be the only one that can update an artwork. I can't create or delete anything once the policy expires, but I can change the artwork by changing the datum stored in that little UTXO. So yeah, so we can upgrade it to infinity. I think it's good what Alish did. I know people will go back and say, well, you fudded him and blah, blah, blah. I will say I was correct about one thing, which I just got to stand on, which is if you pre-mint a bunch in SIP68, it costs you a lot because you have this extra added cost for the UTXO. That was a big concern of mine. But all in all, it's a good standard, and it allows you to update once the policy expires.
Sounds good. So
yep,
that's clear then. On to the next thing then. You have like a list today?
I just have one more. I know we've been going about 30 minutes, so I want to hear from people. Make sure you're retweeting, liking, and adding any
like, retweet, share with a friend, and comment if you're still here, if you're a real person, or if you like what you're hearing.
Yeah, and if you have the Martin handle, hit me up because I accidentally sent a Tangz there this morning. No, so here's my announcement of an announcement. We talked about the designer, but this is my real announcement of an announcement. The alpha I'm dropping for Wild Tangz, folks. I can't say what yet, but we have just made an offer to acquire another project. So it's gonna be big if it goes there. It's looking positive. I love the team over there. I love what they're doing. The mission's aligned. I think it's going to be huge, and I can't discuss the details of it, right? It is a confidential LOI, so it's a letter of intent we sent over to them. Opti's churning in his head about what it's going to be.
Oh,
but
I think it's the first I hear about it. Interesting.
It is. I know it's a first.
So
I am like dying to get an announcement out with this team. Like I've been telling them every day, like, hey, if we agree on terms, which it seems like we do, let's get this announcement going, because I think the truth is like the communities will be kept separate. You'll learn more about it once we announce which community it is. But to me, it just makes so much sense in terms of they're offering a complimentary set of stuff to us, and we can help them with certain things in terms of their efficiency, their operations. And obviously me being a developer, a lot of creativity can go to them. So I am super bullish on what this means. The communities will be separate. The benefits will be shared. I think it'll, I'm hoping it 10X's both projects because I'm super excited for what we can do with them. So I don't know, man. You gotta put some thoughts in. So
for sure.
You can guess in the chat. I won't say yes or no, but I see Sheer with the thinking. I know.
He's wondering now. That's great. Wow. Okay. So see, now it's got me curious. I'm like thinking about all these projects that are okay. All right.
I got to keep you on your toes, Opti.
All right.
Can't just give the intern all the details.
Golly.
Yeah, I think it's super important. Look, I mean, there's no doubt that the NFT space is going through a massive period of basically bear market, right? Like, it's not what we thought it was. However, I think in these periods are, great opportunities for solid teams to consolidate, to expand their scope, to decide on what makes sense to do as an NFT, what makes sense to do as a set of IP, what makes sense to do as a set of tools. You're going to see a lot of movement coming out of these projects. I know you've seen that, by the way. Shout out to Dirtbirds. I think they did a great job with their acquisition. I know they had the mutants that they put in their fold. And Mike D.
Mutants they acquired? It was mutants.
Yeah, Derp acquired mutants. They acquired Bajewski a while ago, which makes a ton of sense because essentially like the Derp ecosystem is a little more utility focused, but then Bajewski brought this whole like animation complementarity. And I don't know, did they acquire Chad? Does anyone know?
I think Chad is made by the artists at Bajewski, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's Bajewski. So yeah, I think as you see this, like the goal of these mergers, these acquisitions is, I think teams that are strong and teams that need some help but have strong underlying capabilities, can you dock in, it's just kind of classic business. Like, can you dock in a really strong team with a set of maybe kind of undervalued assets and have a rising tide lift both boats? So, yeah, man, I'm like,
that's exciting.
I know. It's all I think about, to be honest.
That's exciting. I can't wait to hear about it.
I know. It's going to be great, man. I'm super excited for that team. And they're, like I said, they're not going to like join us. It's not going to subsume. We're going to have two separate communities. They're going to offer really cool things independently. But yeah, I think it's going to be massive for the operations of both of them.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Pretty cool, man.
All right. So it's been, let's see, 40 minutes. Is there anything else we got?
No, I love it. We got 63 people living in.
What's up, Crex? How you doing?
What's up? Let's highlight some Crex stuff. Let's fucking go. Crex, I saw Crex's Ghibli Tangz. It's pretty cool. I liked it.
Yeah, I like it. It's really good. I think I did it with mine too, and I don't know.
Oh yeah, yours was wild. Yours was wild and good.
Yeah, I normally what I do every morning with my PFP is I just take like a little picture from the internet and I add it on my PFP, and then in this case it was a computer and a coffee cup.
Dude,
that turned out very well.
So I want to give me a sec because I want to throw up some examples that are pretty wild. So
this is like the latest version of their image generator, or just ChatGPT?
It's the latest version of their image generator. I capitulated, unfortunately. I did indeed decide, okay, I need to pay for ChatGPT. So against my best wishes, I did. So let's see if I can open these. All right, so let's put up my screen. Monuments. Okay, so this was one that Chambers did. This is Studio Ghibli of the Burn. It's pretty good, right?
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that one I thought was good. All right, so then this was the Studio Ghibli we got of Monkey Man. So I think I posted that the other day.
You did? I think it was yesterday.
Yeah. All right, so you ready for the next ones? I'm going to put them up there, and then you can guess what they are based on. Does that sound good?
Yep.
All right, so I mean, this one's, I think, going to be the next trend. I've seen a few people do this.
Isn't that Elmo?
Yeah, basically, it's the Muppets. Have you seen people, like someone did one where it was like Trump and Zelensky and Vance in the White House, but they were all Muppets? I'm like, yeah, it's pretty fucking good, man. It's pretty wild.
Crazy.
Okay, so that was one. This one was a little bit hard to tell, but let's see if you can get this one.
Oh, isn't that that little character Snoopy or something? I don't know.
Good call, man. Yeah, so this is the Peanuts. So if you ask it to do like Peanuts characters, yeah. So this one,
nice.
This one is Peanuts. All right, and then let's see. All right, so let's share this tab.
Whoa.
I don't know if you're gonna get. This one didn't look very distinctive to me, but I'll see if you can.
Yeah, it's not. It's escaping me. I don't know.
So this one was, I said, make it look like Pokemon.
And this looks like one of the characters in Pokemon.
I don't know, kind of Pikachu-ish.
Okay.
I don't know.
Still good.
Yeah, I mean, it's still really cool, but all right. And then last one. This is just a style. It's not a character specifically.
Yeah, the clay style.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Clay is to me, that is so fucking impressive because it got the textures right. And like, if you zoom in, it really looks like someone made this out of, I mean, it's pretty bizarre.
Putting artists out of a job. That's crazy.
Well, I feel bad. I mean, there's a lot of really good clay artists out there. So now, I mean, I think you still need artists, but
yeah, you do. I think what it does is just it increases the value of those artists that just do everything on their own.
Yeah, that's right. Like, if you're an independent artist, like, you now have access to a whole set of tools that you never would have had. Although what's interesting, okay, so here, let me share this tab. So then I went to ChatGPT and I said, do this as a character, do this as a minion. And it like generated the whole thing, and then it just went blank. And it's like, oh, I can't do this according to copyright laws. Whoa. So I said, okay. They said, do you want me to do it as a character who's like a minion? So I said, okay, do it as a character who's like a minion. And it still went this far, and then it blanked. And then it was like, I'm sorry, I can't even do that. So then I said, I don't think you're correct. It's just fair use. I'm not selling this. It's not really like it's in the style of, it's my own unique character. And it said, I understand that, but according to ChatGPT or like OpenAI's policies, I can't do this.
Ouch.
It is like really sensitive to certain keywords and certain topics.
Have you tried using DeepSeek and downloading it on your hard drive? Because you can do that with DeepSeek.
No, I'm worried about Chinese malware, to be honest.
True.
But I probably don't need to worry that much, but
you could do it like on an independent machine, maybe. But
yeah. Well, all right, man. Those are my adventures in ChatGPT and all that stuff. So
sounds fun.
Yeah, not bad, man. So anything else you got going on today before we close out here?
No, but I've been just as just to add on to the AI thing, I was using Grok to do a lot of research, and it's getting a lot better in that realm. The image generation is not as good as ChatGPT yet, but I'm sure it'll get there. But I just love using AI overall. It's helped me a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely helped me a bunch. I think, for me as a developer, correct. I won't highlight that, but oh, he did. No, it's fine. You can highlight Crex. Yeah, we are running. Crex wants you to know we're running a referral where if you refer someone in, they meant 4, tag them in the Discord, you'll get a free Tangz. So shout out Crex. But yeah, AI obviously is a game changer, but it's just, it's how you use it. It's what you do with it.
Yeah.
All the stuff you do. So.
Yeah, well, that's all I got.
All right, man. Well, final 300. The next time we see you all, the policy will be locked. The tokens will be in. I'm going to close the mint a little before policy lock, so don't wait till the very last minute. You got about 72 hours to stack those mints, and then I'm just going to shut it down at some point. We'll get to 44, and we'll keep rolling, man. So with that, I'm going to take you out with an outro. So let's see if I can do it.
Got 12 wallets, but Solana ain't one. Cardano's my main, where the real gains come from. Stacking that ADA, I'm ahead of the pack. Crypto king moves, yeah, I'm never looking back. Started with a vision, now I'm deep in the game. Cardano's my fortress, ADA's my flame. Solana's out there, but I'm not impressed. Smart contracts on Cardano, I'm truly blessed. 12 wallets loaded, yeah, I'm diversified. Crypto life's a hustle and I'm fully energized. Wallet chase a hype, I'm staking my way. Cardano's the truth, I'm here to stay. Yeah, got 12 wallets, but Solana ain't one. Cardano's my main, where the real gains come from. Stacking that ADA, I'm ahead of the pack. Crypto king moves, yeah, I'm never looking back. Solana's got speed, but it trips and it falls. Cardano's my rock, answering all my calls. Wallets on wallets, but I'm picky with chains. Solana's uninvited, I'm dodging the flames. Eight in my veins, I'm a blockchain believer. Building my empire, no room for a fever. Steady with the gains, watch my profits ignite. Cardano's my vision, I'm owning the night. Yeah. So if you're on Solana, better switch up quick. Cardano's the wave, catch the ultimate pick. 12 wallets strong, I'm a crypto elite. With Cardano leading, I can't be beat. Yeah, 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 yeah. Never looking back. Yeah, 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 yeah. Got 12 wallets, but Solana ain't one. Cardano's my main, where the real gains come from. Stacking that ADA, I'm ahead of the pack. Crypto king moves, yeah, I'm never looking back. Got 12 wallets, but Solana ain't one. Cardano's my main, where the real gains come from. Stacking that ADA, I'm ahead of the pack. Crypto king moves, yeah, I'm never looking back. Lot is more. Lot is more. So I'm your answer. I'm never looking back. So if you're on Solana, better switch up quick. Cardano's the wave, catch the ultimate pick. 12 wallets strong, I'm a crypto elite. With Cardano leading, I can't be